Hey, what's going on, guys? Taking a quick break. I'm here in Isle Royale. Check it out. I'm at Mount Franklin, and it's 63 degrees, and it's completely clear, and it's awesome. There's my campsite down there for the night. While I'm taking a break, I wanted to go over the bag, KS40 from KS Ultralight. It's the first time I carried it. I've been carrying it for 3 days. It's a really good bag. You should definitely consider it. There's been no problems, no little quibbles, no, things like, oh, I wish I'd done, or ordered this, or I wish this was different. And yeah, I'm the kind of person will find that because I'm got that kind of neurotic tendency. But yeah, 16 total ounces. The big thing here that sets this bag apart are these stays. If you take them out, they're about 2 ounces, so really the bag's 14 ounces for a 40-liter bag. The stays do a really good job of transferring the weight. I started the trip at about 21 pounds. I'm here for five days. You don't really find bags that have actual metal in them at a 16-ounce range. They're usually when suspensions start, you're looking at 23 ounces, 20 ounces at the least, and none this light. The best thing about it is it's light, but it's super durable material. That's 210 denier right there, and on the bottom is 500 denier, and that's 16 ounces. It's really good. You could actually probably take a little bit more weight off. I don't think the way I ordered it, it's definitely, I don't think it's totally necessary to have this right here, the egg crate foam. You could put it on the inside, put like a Z seat, Thermarest Z seat on the inside. So you could probably save some more weight by cutting off that mesh. But I'll give it a while. I'll go on a couple trips before I start modifying it. Yeah, another huge thing is KS Ultralight. They give you tons of options. Admittedly, his website it's kind of cumbersome. It's, it doesn't look as polished as other ones. But he gives you, if you count it up, 19 different options. And no other cottage maker is like that. Zpacks comes close, but I think they top out for their arc blast at 13 options. So this guy will, he'll put, tons of different options on for you. But yeah, I think it's a special bag because in ultralight bags, I said this in another video, I think, you have pretty much 3 tiers. You have 2-pound bags like the Granite Gear Crown VC60 or Osprey Exos. And those are good for carrying up to probably 40 pounds, although I'd never, I just don't have loads that heavy. Then you have the next tier down, which is really just 1 bag, maybe 2 with with Gossamer Gear Gorilla. But the Arc Blast is really the next tier down at 22 or 23 ounces, which is really the same bag as the Exos, but it just uses super lightweight materials. And then there's the lowest tier, the lightest tier, which is just an empty bag. There's no suspension whatsoever. The Zpacks is super popular. I honestly think this bag should be considered if you're looking at a Zpacks Arc Blast, just because it's lighter. It's way more durable. That's 210 denier, and on the Arc Blast, it's 50 denier on the outside with a Cuban inner backing, so it's hybrid Cuban. 50 denier it's not going to be a lifelong bag, I wouldn't think. People will talk up, oh, on the Zpacks Arc Blast, you'll have, a nice suspension with good airflow. It's true, but even when I'm at the gym and I'm working out and I don't have a backpack on, I sweat anyways. So it's, it's not having the absence of padding there isn't going to make you sweat less, is what I'm getting at. It will arguably let it dissipate faster, but it's really not that big of a deal. The undulating, sort of egg crate pattern here creates enough space to, to get some ventilation there. But yeah, don't know what else to say about this one. It's pretty good bag. You don't have to worry about it, you know, as you're, there's a lot of alder up here or something. I don't know what kind of bush it is, but it gets kind of overgrown on the trails here, and you don't have to worry at all about abrasion here, abrasion on the side pockets. And yeah, 40 liters of stuff for 5 days, and it's ridden really well. There's been no hot spots on my back, no, you know, little painful pinch points or anything like that. So when I ordered it, I mean, his name is Laurent. He's a French guy that lives in Japan. I was kind of worried that the shoulder straps, because he makes a lot for the Japanese market. I'm 220 pounds, and I was afraid that these wouldn't be wide enough. So I emailed him real quick, and I said, hey, can you make them 14 centimeters? Because that's my favorite pack up to this point, the Gossamer Gear Crown VC60. That's how wide the shoulder straps were there, and he totally did. He totally set them exactly where, he put the shoulder straps exactly where I wanted them. Trying to wrap this up. Honestly, the most annoying thing about this whole process was trying to get this bag through U.S. Customs in New York. It sat there for 10 business days. So U.S. Customs sucks. So yeah, I think that's it. All right, see you guys. Here, one more view.